promotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Cardinals offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Out of the gun to give to the back. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up. He'll do it himself. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. They get to the line quickly.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
The RPO, it's complete. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And here comes the offense on second down. Handoff from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Kennesaw State's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Get out of here with a W, offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Right out! Keep pushing the ball downfield!
Looking to throw. It's their assault. Gets it out fast. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here comes the hurry up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there.
He looks that one in nicely. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
What's 6 on the board, fellas?
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. At the 35, he's loose. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he'll race it to the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Cardinals. And this defense coming up with points of their own. side. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look and you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Ball State looked less like a flock of Cardinals and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in Muncie, and today they found a way outside of Schumann Stadium. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to throw, it's Darisaw. What a man. Knowing that your man can make the catch against his defender, that wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him as fast as I can. When I see him open, he runs the little hitch, get it to him so he can make a little bit of yards after the catch, and eventually that little gain, he's going to bust one of those with his athletic ability.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll try the run. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. The Cardinals in the hurry up.
Let's go!
They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, team. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down.
Baby! Let's go! This is your game to win, offense.
He's going to pass. Unloads to the right.
great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Tony.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to...
Going for the big play. Take it in and house it. Touchdown, Louisville.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
PAT unit on the field.
Stop him early.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Dropping back, it's their assault. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some start time and get you the football.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
Keep it together.
And picked off.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Lining up to add another.
Keep it moving.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Using the quick game.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that one.
Don't let him catch the ball, defense. Come on.
Got his man quickly. Strikes the blow. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Show him what we're made of, D. Cheering on both sides.
to throw. Floats it out in space. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Cardinals want to move quickly. The give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. Makes his connection. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Let's go, defense! Make us proud!
Looking to throw. Flips it out in the front. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. He's got an open man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
Get him!
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second
defense,
down.
one stop.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. He'll take the deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
He's looking to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
First down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll immediately call timeout. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this. It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime, they'll have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete to the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
The Cardinals will line up to kick off and start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
To the air, it's their assault. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And they got him for the sack.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He wastes no time and comes out. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
The pressure on the defense.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wants to return it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The give to the left side. Keeps the legs moving. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Cardinals decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Kennesaw State right back to work. Back to pass. It's Derisaw. He's got his man. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They want to get this defense on its heels. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see the holes in his arm, sit.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Knocked off his feet. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46?
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slipped in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. They're going to run it.
Do it now.
What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
On to attempt the try. check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built here in central New York, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 15 to Appalachian State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's going to pass on second down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Gets it out. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown Owls. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he's going to bring it out. And the returner is stopped. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They go right back to him. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And the Cardinals hit it quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that is a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The incompletion on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A lot of urgency for this offense. Try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grab down the middle. Oh, watch out! The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. And give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. On 2nd down, watch the play. Quick strike complete. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Guys, this offense has a couple of jobs. The first one, get the touchdown, then they'll need the two to tie here in the fourth. He'll pull it on the read. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Feeling some heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on fourth and goal. Flushed out of the pocket. They're stopping short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. First and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kennesaw State right back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets a block. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Louisville offense is headed back out to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He leaves it with his back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down.
Let's go!
The inside handoff. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Unstoppable!
Dropping back, it's Kennesaw. Throws to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Hand off from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game, is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. The play action fake. Had to get rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to pass. It's Darrison. Finds his target down the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Kennesaw State right back to work.
We got their defense rattled.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Gets it out fast.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. A lot of we are's inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up by 18 over Sam Houston. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Here's a throw downfield late. Pulls it in on the right. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown,
great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air. It's Kennesaw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Fires it down the seam. Oh, he gets downfield for the big pass. Touchdown! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense, and now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
Lining up for the PAT.
Go!
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. He'll take a knee as a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. He'll start this drive firing. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On second down, looking to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
The cheat code. Oh, let's go.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Third and goal coming up here.
Showtime! Time to make some noise!
The run from the shotgun. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work out throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.